Hello, fellow mouth breathers. Welcome back to week 7, where we're going to go up through cycle 210. I think tonight I might be able to get through everything, but not sure. Might be able to get through the rest of these cycles. We'll see. There's definitely some things. Why is there no power there? What? Is it because this hasn't dropped down enough yet? Oh yeah, that only shows up when it's not activated. That's fine. Cool. Got distracted there for a minute. So coming off the tail end of the last episode, looks like we're cleaning up a few things. Did I actually get rid of that polluted oxygen? No, I did not. But it's fine. There can be a tiny bit in there. It's not the end of the world. The more and more I've thought about it all day today, the more and more I think I want to enclose at least this mushroom farm, and make it like a dupe-free thing. So we might try that out today, figure out how it works out. I'm going to make some small little bookkeeping adjustments over here. Leave organic open. Because we have a hefty amount of fried mushrooms, and I'm wondering if I can slow that down slightly by closing that off. Also, I think I may go back on what I did the last time, and this doesn't look too terrible, but I think I might create 2 farm stations. I lose a couple tiles of farm that way, but that way 2 people can be doing it at the same time, since I'm training up more farmers. Yeah. Other things that I'd like to get done is to create my fertilizer synthesizer. That should help out with natural gas, which we've already started moving off over here. So that should be possible. I don't see why it wouldn't be. I can add those airflow tiles in now. Is this all oxygen now? It is. Nice. We have our tiny little bit of chlorine down here. That worked out perfect. It doesn't look like there's any bleach stone in here, so I could theoretically let this out or gas it out or whatever. I'd like to start worrying about getting up here for O2. It would also be nice to get Atmos sensors started down here, but honestly, not sure if that's going to happen. I will do this, though, to make sure all that water falls down. And we have a pinch of pepper nut problem over here because of body temperature. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, both these are warmer. Oh, I was going to also, I noticed this. I'm going to do that just to make sure that so the pump's actually on the bottom part of that. But I might pump some water over there or mix. The other potential that I can do to solve that is come off of here before going into that pipe and make that be the run of water. And I would have to come all the way over here because I want to prioritize the toilet water first. So we might do that because that would basically guarantee that it's nice and warm because it comes out of here at what, 70 something like that. What is the upward bounds of pinch of pepper nut? 85. Yeah, it's not going to be that hot, especially while I'm just doing iron in there. We'll get to steel at some point, which would make it really hot, but the other potential that I'd thought about for that was actually to just move it up here, which I'm actually starting to like as a better thought anyway. And ironically enough, I could reuse some of these pipes in order to do it, since I would basically just have to change the direction that this is going in. A little bit of work in there. I don't know. We're going to see what happens over the course of this episode. I don't think I'm going to necessarily worry about that. Let's see where we're at. Oh, we've got a lot of pinch pepper nuts. That's like enough for 209, I believe. Because I think I am almost positive that the stuffed berry is 1 kilogram each. No, it's 2 kilograms. Still, that's 100. 100 is going to take a while to go through. So yeah, I'm not too worried about that. So, okay, I do want to fix this farm, put it back the way that it was. So we'll queue this stuff up as well. I'll lose that farm station ability for a moment, but won't take very long. Let's get our ceiling light duplicate. I can't duplicate it yet. Do I want to... I have to think about what I want to do here. Let's also... I wanted to do this. There's no sense in not just carrying this ladder down further, since it's basically right along the wall there. I believe this should be a big enough, or not too big a space. That's 21 tiles wide, so if I close that off, that's going to be... Yeah, that's not above 96. Oops. Let's not do that. So I might do that pretty soon. They're still cleaning that up. That's good. I hope you... Yeah, you ought to be able to reach that from there. Okay. What are people doing right now? Where are they at? At least a group, one whole group is sleeping. Seriously, where are all my dupes? Am I just blind and not seeing them? No, they're not up there. I'm very confused. What is it that you guys are doing right now? Ah, see? I need you guys to... Oh, you can harvest this stuff for sure. But I would love it. Oh, I did the same thing I do at the beginning of every episode. I killed a pipe. So let's fix that. And we'll mop this up with a prejudice. And then take this and bring it all the way down. What is giving a... Oh, there's polluted water right there. Which means that there's polluted oxygen in there. Is there germs on that? No. Let's just clean that up. No, I can't. I changed my mind. Let's add a deodorizer in right there. Might as well get the free O2. And then we'll also create this. And, oh, I can't delete that yet. Actually, let's wait on this process, because I need a couple of things in order to make this possible. I need to send slime over here. Which is something I've never done before, but I know if you keep it in tiles... I believe it does not give off any polluted oxygen. And then I think we're going to actually, like, intentionally close off a couple of these. Let's just cancel that, because then I'll build my... I might just extend this, because who cares if... I don't need that to be that big of a deal. I'm not saying complete sentences now. Let's get rid of that ladder too. Yeah, this is not overpressurized carbon dioxide, so I'm hoping to... What would be amazing is if I could put it... Actually... If I could make it so that the airflow is basically right by them and I can soak up that germs right away. Then we're going to need conveyor receptacles. That reaches all the way to the side, and that reaches all the way to that side. Okay. So we need, like I said, conveyor receptacles. We'll put them right on the edge here. We may move that conveyor rail up a bit. Let's do that. Let's start with that process. If I run it up here and then over, that will actually enable me to reuse that and expose the least amount of piping Oh, I have to do something else if I'm going to do that too. Let's go back to that view. I need to get rid of that and instead install a bridge for there. Actually, let's wait to do that until... I'd like to cancel that, thank you. Let's wait to do that until I make sure that this gets deconstructed the proper way. Make that a higher priority. Perfect. Okay, now we can do the bridge. And then we'll do the conveyor rail the rest of the way. We'll prioritize all this stuff higher so that gets done. And then we can run the rest of our conveyor rail. Oh, this can all get deleted too. Then we can run the rest of our conveyor rail. So that the only real exposed areas is right on the edge there. I like how that works. Oh, we're probably going to need some more gold too, so maybe let's get a gold dig going. Actually, we can do this though, because this is not... oh, it is just metal ore, I guess. Okay, either way. So these should, after they've been grown for plenty of time, they should start just being passed over, or like after like 4 cycles, I think they just fall on their own. So that's why we want to like remove people from the equation entirely. Polluted oxygen, but no real slime lung. Let's build an airflow tile. We can do this out of copper, it's fine. Right here with deodorizer right there. And then we're gonna mine out all this gold. Make sure that we can get back to the ladder there after we mine that crap out. No, you haven't been deconstructed yet. You can be deconstructed. Did I get rid of the other stuff? Got rid of power. Appear to have gotten rid of pipe. Let's go back to this view for a minute and make some more of this. I believe running through the water there should be totally fine. And then we're just going to go right there with a conveyor loader and an auto sweeper. I'm going to maximize this in case I have to grow it anymore. Oh no, I'm out of gold. Let's make some gold. We'll do a ton worth of gold. A literal ton. Can we get this out now? I can't reach that. That's annoying. Let's see if we can do this a more clever way. That might work. Because if they can climb up there, then maybe they can... Nope, still too far away. Fine. You guys are jerk stores. Then we'll make another... There's still a lot of polluted oxygen there, so we'll make another airflow tile under this one over here. Because why not? Yeah, and we got a jobs mastered. Remastered the courier job. I'm not ready for exosuits yet, so there's no sense in requiring the higher requirements. Requiring the higher requirements. Well, you can be a miner. Why not? Oh, the body temperature problems are real. I can't believe that this isn't like heating up more. It's all like 42 degrees down here. I need to like... I wonder if I could... Oh, I could do Oh, why is it so expensive? I was thinking I could do metal tile there, but I didn't remember that being... I didn't remember that being refined metal. And that's pricey to do this. It would be cheaper just to... Maybe we can do a... Let's do a thermally reactive floor. Sure. I don't know where the hell. Let's use sedimentary rock. There's so much of that nonsense. And hopefully that will help pull some of this temperature up here. It's 42, 45. Up here it's not. What temperature is this thing? 34. A simple degree is keeping me from the pinch of pepper nuts. Get a little sip of my drink here. Well, we watch the things happen. Oh, did I? Oh, I probably didn't have the gold for it at that point. I was like, I really didn't do that? There we go. Excellent. Now we can do power. Boy. The power requirements of that are pretty minimal. But... no, that's running the way that it should. That oxygen is starting to back up. Is it starting to back up? Maybe it's not. No, I guess it's... no, it's just full, which is what we want, so huzzah. We have succeeded at the thing. We didn't actually finish setting up over here. Should probably do that. This is hideous. Oh, one other thing I thought of that I'm going to need to do. We'll do it over here. And then this is going to also accept seeds. And we can get rid of this too, right? I ought to be able to get rid of that too. Put in another... I had these prioritized before too, and I don't anymore. To load up the left side first. So what I'm going to do here is actually set up a storage bin here for seeds, so that I can start... I want these to also send seeds over, because I noticed watching the video, watching a video that I had put up that I had, that I was accidentally taking the seeds with me, or like people were running to grab the seeds, and I was like, that's just a waste. Just a waste. So yeah, that dude, oh, I didn't put the light back in. And yeah, I'm sorry, buddy, but I'm gonna dig you up. You were almost done, but I don't care. We're doing fine for berries. We want this to take... Now we'll wait to turn that on until we have that done. Then we're gonna need to... I don't want to get rid of that one, so I'll put the doors just slightly below, like I did over here. It should make this top one a room, in which case I can... this farm station will start working again. Now we need to break these down. Well, did I break the power? Maybe that was the... Maybe that was our deconstruction thing again. Who knows, that's happened a few times now. We'll put an airflow tile on this side. And a farm station. We have new printables. I was contemplating like picking up more people too. I don't know if I necessarily want to do that right now. I'd like to... I think I want to answer this food problem first. Or do I just say screw it? What is all this stuff? Is it not getting loaded? No, it's getting loaded. What am I worried about? Boy. I did want to also know what the schedules looked like. I still have space for more schedules to have the staggered thing, so I could pick up... Oh, I still have 2 slots there, too. Let's consider a new dupe. Ooh, Snazzy Suit's pretty cool. Don't want Flatulent. Don't like new alarms, and I don't like Mouth Breather, so I guess this is an easy decision. Snazzy Suits are pretty neat. Oh, I already have one. They basically just mean that they emulate or emanate decor. One other thing I thought... Well, I'll wait to deconstruct that until we have more dupes. Let's go ahead and assign this. Yeah, we'll load from the left, return to the right. Except for I need to put some sort of filter in there, but for the time being that should be good enough. We can also do bridge back into that, and then insulated pipe, and run this over here. And then I'm going to need to do a filter and send the other piece away. So we'll just set up a gas filter. Yeah, I think this is the way we want to do it. Put that over, pull out natural gas, and then this will head south. Right in through here. And nope, went a little bit too far. Gas bridge, bridge, and bridge. Yep, that should be fine. You really don't need to spend your time disinfecting this. That's really a pretty big waste. I'll also need power over here, which will just take his heavy watt wire off of here, because that's nice and easy. What do I have it as? Gold. Yeah, all that seems fine right now. Let's take a look at where we're at down here for the dig. Congratulations, you have dug out the annoying part. You can now get rid of that. This is all sedimentary rock now, so this should heat up some in there. I mean, I suppose I could just like do the same thing here for a little bit. I love how it's like warm. Oh, that's probably the transformers that's creating that. I was about to complain about the heat being annoying. We will get down there for our fertilizer synthesizer. But I did want to get our natural gas up and running. This is my natural gas over here, right? Yeah. So this we want to be natural gas. Now, the question is can we move... I want to deconstruct this gas bridge. I want this to empty out. This pipe to empty out. Oh, will it empty out with that in there? You know what? Never mind. Never mind that. No! You jerks. Mistakes were made. I was thinking backwards about it. Put that back in. And then we're actually going to come over here to make it lead here instead first. And we'll bridge into that, because that'll give us a nice break point when we're done. Which means that we probably also don't need that, but that's okay. But the goal of that is to empty this stuff out into the other one. Let's see it work. Actually, let's make sure our dupes are doing meaningful shit first. Oh, look at this. This may be all set up and ready to go. We'll make this priority 8. Is this where the slime is? No, that's where the algae is. Son of a bitch. Oh, that's stupid. There's the polluted oxygen wreaking havoc. Okay. Well, if we do one down here, can I see that? What about over here? Okay, mistakes were made. We're deconstructing both these things. And then we'll create a auto sweeper down here. And we'll just load it up from the bottom then. And a conveyor loader. And we'll turn this around the other way to make the rail slightly shorter, just in case there is the chance of... Oh, I didn't figure out what I was going to do for power for these things either. Run a separate generator. What does the power situation look like? I can run as much as 9600. It might be... I think what we do is we actually disconnect this. Maybe, and then maybe move that. How are we doing over here? We have got so much O2 over here. But we'll move it anyway. And then we'll put it on a different circuit that is more suited for it. Like right here. We'll create one right here. It being slightly over from the other one, not such a big deal. Don't need the wire bridge because that's over that tile, so that'll work out just fine. And then we'll also run the gold all the way down. Or do I do it nice? I guess let's do it nice. Why not? There's no good way to limit the decor hit on that because of how this is constructed. Oh, piss on it. We'll do it. We'll just do it straight across like that. That probably means I also want to make that the other way around. Because decor. And then conveyor loader. And then power. Yeah, that's fine. Are you being deconstructed? Yes. Okay, cool. Can deconstruct that wire. Right, yep. Great. Building that. Fantastic. Let's get rid of this tile. Let's get rid of this tile, because symmetry. What do I have those set as for priority? Do I seriously just have those as 5s? Okay. Everything's average priority right now and seems to be going just fine. How are we doing on gold amalgam? Yeah, let's finish digging this out. And it would be kind of neat if we could also finish closing this off. I'd assume that's not going to leak out through that. I don't think that will leak out through that. I'm going to pray that that doesn't leak out through that. I actually don't want to do that, though. If at all possible. What is this? This is igneous rock, so that's not going to break with the sand nonsense that's in there. You can probably get rid of this last piece of slime, too. Not a big deal. Okay. So then, what do we want to do here? I think we want to... Yeah, we're going to want to create a regular tile with a deodorizer on it. And another one over here. So it's right near where that is. We're also going to want to close this off to make that make that the only place where that can come out. The only place where it's going to pop out. That's what she said. I think this will work. So do we have it all hooked up now? And can we close it off? It appears like yes. We should probably clean up some of this stuff. Let's clean that stuff up, and then we'll close this off. I don't want to turn this on quite yet. Oh. But I do have this set up now, which I thought about. So, and this is accepting seeds, and this should accept seed. And then we will copy those settings to this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. What do you have in here? Cooking ingredient, edible, and seeds. That way, let's also clear out... Well, these are all priority 5. Is that intentional? I guess it doesn't hurt. It won't shift it down the way, but that's not really that big of a deal. Let's take seeds out of here, and we'll copy those settings across all of these. And then we'll fix the priorities, because I like doing that. 6 is done up there, so do 5's up to there, and then 6 is up to there. 7's up to there, and 8's up to here. Perfect. In theory. Are any of these things jammed? Our input is not jammed. That is our input. That's all. That's not producing anything. And yeah, those only pull the phosphorite there when needed. So then, only thing left to do then is... Oh no, you need to finish picking this up. I have no place to put this stuff. Let's just do this. We'll make it sweep only and all. And that will enable us to clean up this crap down here. Sweep only, all. Now these guys can clean this crap up. And then I'll basically just deconstruct it to leave it up there instead. Or, I mean, it can sit there. It doesn't really hurt to have that there. Okay, so now this should be a closed room with no dupe access. And then we can turn on the slime. And let's see, we'll see how this works for us. This is a priority of 5. This needs to be a higher priority than this. So that's priority of 9. This does not take slime, but it will return stuff to the not irrigation, food system. That is seeds, right? Yep. Nope, nope, nope. You move out of there. Oh my goodness, dude. Move. Oh, you guys are infuriating. No. Move. Out of there. Go away. Why is there... I'm confused. Why is there slime coming off of there? Weird. You dude, can you get out of there before this bad things happen? Oh my gosh. You guys are the fucking worst. Oh, he dropped the slime on the floor, that's why. Okay, would you please do this? And do it now before anyone else messes this up. Thank you. So now this is a closed off room. There is slime coming out, but it should, or I am getting polluted oxygen to arrive up here. But it should exit and get chewed up by the deodorizers. Yes, let's also... let's make a couple more deodorizers. Now this can drop all that crap there. I'll probably deconstruct it. No sense in leaving it there. There should be a way to get relatively free oxygen, is my theory. At the very worst, if this is bad, we can come up with a different solution. I don't know. Let's leave it for a little bit, see what happens. Is there any germs in any of that? No. There's no germs. I feel like I need a way to get rid of that polluted oxygen. Or carbon dioxide. It's just pooling in there. That stuff is definitely working hard. Check it out. Pump, 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 pump. Clean that oxygen. Can we get rid of this water? I don't know. I think that's alright. It's not bad. Could be much worse. Like a single puff of polluted oxygen in there. Okay, so we are almost at cycle 200, which means that we do not have much left. Oh good, that didn't break. That's fantastic. So let's do this then as well. We'll finish it the rest of the way. Great. These are all now halted because of body temperature. I really have to do something about that. It's so warm down there. Why? Why? I mean, I could open that up and insulate up here instead. I'm so confused as to why that seems so warm. Maybe I moved the pinch pepper nut farm. It's 44 degrees up here. It's a much shorter run for the toilet water. I could theoretically close in the pinch pepper nut as well. That'll slow down the process though. What to do? I think we're going to move the pinch pepper nut. Slightly frustrating. Slightly frustrating. Well, we can do this design a little bit better this time, that's for sure. What do we have here? That's 16. Let's create 16 of those. I want the hatch farm to be a little bit bigger. It's currently 64 tiles. Let's get rid of this. Let's create that across. Now we're gonna want 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't want airflow in there. And then oh, you know what? I think the answer is to actually create another column like this over there, maybe. Give multiple options. I don't know. I'm second guessing everything I'm doing. Too many thoughts. What is that? 64? What size is this? 64. But this can be so much bigger. It could be 96. Let's maybe not fuck around with this right at this moment. I can always build another hatch farm. That's not that big of a deal. Now let's build this out of gold. Would, however, be meaningful to probably get that done. And then, so we'll just do this. Make it out of gold. Don't need to cancel that anymore. Pinch pepper nut does not need to be in a $42, $44, $44, $44. That's 45. Pinch pepper nut does not need to be in a room, so we'll just make it straight off of here. And I will want... Okay. What do I need? I need hydroponic farm tiles. They need to be upside down. Let's do it this way so I can see it easier. 16. That's where I want them. 4 hydroponic. Make it out of gold. Thermally reactive. We'll knock out all of this. We'll put in a proper floor. And then we'll have to move the phosphorite. Let's get that stuff set up. So we will want auto sweeper that will cover this range. Oh, dig that out first, I guess. We'll do it that way. What do I have for power run over here? Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to deconstruct the massage table anyway, so that'll actually work out alright. Did I totally took out that door? I wasn't really thinking. Close the hatches back in there. Make this door. Make the door. Starvation. Oh, it's just because you're pooping or whatever. So now we want to capture these critters. Just this one. All of that seems accurate. And we're gonna need some insulated pipe. I want this to feed that first. And then we're going to... Why isn't that going down? Is this not connected down here anymore? All of that is very weird. Deconstruct. That's weird. This is all backing up. That's not great. Okay. Well, then I guess we'll just do it right off of that. Where will the polluted water go if I break it? Oi. Oi, this is not great. Let's, like, empty some of this before it becomes problematic. Mess something up with that, I guess. This thing needs to get wrangled. Oh, it's not a room right now, that's why. Dumb. Okay, so Frankie's a general engineer. Let's get you to be a mechatronics engineer. Can you do it? No. Okay. Can you be a... Let's just do it this way. What can you do? You can be a courier. Okay, we managed to... Let's... Okay, we can cancel all that now. And then... Oh, and that, of course, is food poisoned water. That's not great. None of that is great. Shit. Actually, that's fine. That can be swept. I forgot that I had designed it that way. That actually works out just about perfect. So now we can probably deconstruct this after this polluted water goes by. Perfect. And then we ought to be able to do this. Oh, I don't know if I can reach all that. I think you can kind of... I'm curious, but I'm pretty sure you can do this to kind of force it to behave as if there's something there. I don't know if this will actually work. We'll give it a shot. Yeah, it's flowing now. So what I can do is go, hey, well, empty this out. Actually, I don't want to empty that out. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? I messed this up. I was going to use the same pipe to go back up. I didn't even think about it. Ah, boy. That was dumb of me. Let's deconstruct the liquid bridge. I have to go the other way with it now. In this case, I actually don't want that to be there. And I'm pretty sure we can deconstruct all of that. We might get a bunch of polluted water out of this. Not the end of the world. No, good, it does drop in that. Okay, so now I need to carry this back up, where I'm not an idiot. No promises. Oh boy. So then I will need a liquid bridge in after this. And we'll run the insulated pipe to that. This should work. And then this needs to be pinch pepper. Plant it. Priority 6. Go across this way. Travaldo mastered the courier job. Way to go, Travaldo. And new printables. Yeah. Actually, you know what? This seems like a good time to stop. We just cleared cycle 200. We'll start the next one with 201. And besides, I gotta pee. So, I'll record the next one right away, so we'll see you in a minute.